Well, it looked as though he could have caught that, but he took Silva first to react, then De Bruyne, now Sterling. It wasn't far away.
Did well to get the shot away. There are 5 Stoke players pressing the ball as he pulls the trigger here. Has to shift it really quickly, but look at the Stoke players hounding the ball here as he comes inside. Did well to get anything away, and it's not far over the crossbar there. Left plenty of the inside of his foot on it.
Did lose his place in City. His first touch right, but still a threat. And Bula onto the rebound. And the final shot way over the crossbar, and Bula knows that he had the best chance in that attack.
Well, I think there were 2 chances. First chance is to Diouf. Arnautovic, as he plays it in, is entitled to think one of his teammates is going to attack the front post here. Nobody makes the run, and this is a great chance. Loads of time to set himself in Bula, and he's choked it into the ground, but this is the early one. Joe Allen on the wrong side to make the challenge here, just on the edge of the box. Has to get this spot on, and Mike Dean gives him the benefit of the holding positions. That hasn't happened so far.
There's Aguero finding Silva, lets it run to Sterling. Just a little too deliberate in a way. He needed to get his foot right through it.
Well, I think, to be fair to Phil Bardsley, he denies Sterling the chance to shift it onto his right side and get a shot away here. They've double banked it on Sterling, that's why he has to take the shot on. He knows that Phil Bardsley's going to spread himself, but not enough power to trouble. Shawcross's game that comes back to haunt him now and again. He's got a good, strong grip of Otamendi, stops him getting up. I don't think Stoke can argue with that. Took his chance, Shawcross. It could prove very costly.
Well, as I mentioned, Guardiola has left it to Aguero to take the responsibility of taking the penalty kicks, despite missing 2 from the spot in the opening stages of the European tie in Bucharest in midweek. He did score, of course, from the penalty spot in that opening league game. Now he faces Gibbon and beats him convincingly. Manchester City take the lead, and the Guardiola roadshow rolls on.
Terrific penalty from Aguero. I think if Shea Given goes the right way, he's still struggling to save this. Such as the power on it, just closes his right foot on it at the last moment into the side netting. Perfect penalty, but what a cheap penalty for Stoke to give away at a time when they were starting to get a foothold in this game. This the costly moment. For me, that is totally needless. Ryan Shawcross's goal side, he's good in the air, and it's totally needless. Mike Dean with a really good angle to call.
And of course, referees have been told to look at more closely on Sterling. Aguero to his right. Navas back again to Aguero. Well, I think he was looking for the far corner. Given saved it at the near post.
Nobody matching the run of Aguero, though, who looked offside initially, but I think he's timed it well here. The ball's played through, he's on. Shawcross plays him on. And Stoke looking a bit ragged at the moment. Maybe a little wonder, given the needless penalty they've just...
De Bruyne will take the kick. 10 minutes to half-time. Kolarov! And ahead of him, inevitably, it was Aguero who met the ball firmly to score his 2nd goal of the game.
A fabulous ball in. It's a horrible ball for Stoke to defend. They start on the 18-yard box, they drop, but De Bruyne has put it right on the money. And he's just used the pace that's on the ball, and there was plenty on it to get it down into the ground and across Shea Given, who has no chance. Keeper's weight on his left-hand side there, and it gets done low to his right. It's a terrific header from Aguero, but what a ball in from De Bruyne.
Well, Sergio Aguero scored his 8th Manchester City hat-trick in midweek against Stoke Bucharest. He's on another already. Arnautovic to his left. Peters. Big booming cross to Bardsley on the other post. It's a good save. Still in there. Oh, what a chance missed there by Juve.
Stoke are screaming for a penalty. They feel like Joe Allen was impeded there. Initially, it's a really good volley at the back post from Phil Bardsley. This is anything but easy. But he gets the top of his foot right through it. Decent stop from Caballero. I think Stoke have got good grounds for claiming a penalty there. Juve should certainly score from the second cross-in. Mike Dean.
Sterling, who gets the yellow card this time.
Well, it's been remarkable from the off that Raheem Sterling's been given the job of picking up Shawcross. He's not looking at the ball. And he can have no complaints. The arms are up. I just can't understand why Sterling is picking up Ryan Shawcross given the height disadvantage.
Well, everyone in football wants consistency above all else from referees, and Mike Dean has shown that here. And now Boyan has the opportunity to breathe new life back into Stoke City's challenge today. He faces Caballero from the spot. And beats him.
Game-changing goal. That gets the crowd on side. Gets everyone in red and white. A real lift here. Lovely penalty from Boyan, and the manager knows this side are right back in it. Sterling's, he can have no complaints. Arms are up, no interest in the ball at all. And even if the contact's minimal, given...
Away from making it 3 wins out of 3 under their new coach. Iheanacho. Might need some help here. Gets it from Silva, back to Iheanacho, round given, and lays it on a plate. Nolito makes it 3-1. Manchester City have 3 more points, and it's 3 out of 3 surely now for Guardiola.
That great set-up play from the substitute. Might have got a little bit lucky here. Free kick could have been given here against Iheanacho for that one on Volkswagen. Stoke a centre-back down now. Well, youngster showed great composure, appeared to have nowhere to go here. Digs out a good ball, gets it back. And he's got the composure to pick out a teammate there. And a difficult job. Looks well done now for City. That goal has come just at the right time. Lovely ball from Silva to get him in first time, to keep him on side.
Celebrations led by the coach. Nolito's first Premier League goal.
I just wonder what Mark Hughes will make of this. Not a great deal. I mean, he's caught Volkswagen in the follow-through.
Iheanacho to chase in its run through the Sterling, and surely he will either score or lay it on. He chose the latter.
And a lovely little dummy takes the Stoke central defender out of the game here. Shea Given left 2 against 1. Could argue the score.
Guys, well played. Pablo, never easy to win here, and certainly not like that. How good did City have to be today?
Well, we know always is a tough place to come, the Britannia Stadium. But I think the performance of the whole team today has been fantastic. You know, it was not easy because we played midweek, a tough match as well at Bucharest. But I think today we show, you know, a great performance, a great team spirit. You know, from the first minute to the end, I think we were on top of them. Probably the first 10 minutes of the second half have been hard. You know, they scored that penalty. We were only one goal up, but then. The team kept playing and we kept the ball really well. We managed to create chances, and I think at the end we deserved that win.
John, man of the match today, started really well at City. How pleased have you been with how it's begun for you, not just today but in your first 3 matches?
Yeah, settled in quite quickly. The boys have helped me do that, and you know, there's been games thick and fast really, so you know, it's always good. That's what I come here to do, play games and try and develop as a player, and that's what the boys are helping me do. And I'm just enjoying my football, and to get the 3 points today, and shows how good a team we've got, that we've got players coming off the bench and making such a big impact, scoring goals and working hard for the team. A selfish one from Raheem at the end to secure us the win, and just thoroughly enjoying my time.
What about the manager? How different is it working for him? Are you getting messages, hearing things you've never heard before, being asked to do things you've never been asked to do before?
Yes and no. I suppose it's I come in and I'm trying to perfect my game, and he's showing me the route to go down, and there's always things that I need to improve on, and the boys are helping me to settle in and keep improving on my game, as I said before, and the gaffer's putting his style of play out to all of us, and we're trying to implement that in each game.
Pablo, how different generally are things at City right now? The players like John that have come in, the players that aren't in the team. Have you known a shift like this in your time at the club?
Well, I think every single season for us now is big. We know that we have a great squad, huge talent, players that can to improve the team, to improve the squad. So for the players that have been here for longer, we need to help them to settle well, and I think they show a lot of character to play in this team. Manchester City is a club, it's a team that is looking to win trophies every season, so we know it's going to be tough, but we have belief, and I think at the moment we are improving as a team, a new style of play, sometimes different roles for some of the players inside the pitch with a new manager, so it's important to keep winning, to keep confidence high, and I'm sure that we will improve.
John, just wanted to lastly ask you about the penalties that were awarded today. It's obviously a new directive the referees have been given to look out for. Is it something you're, as players, really going to have to be careful of?
Yeah,
I'm surprised to see them given.
Definitely. I've not seen the one that was given against us, but I definitely thought that we deserved our penalty today. It's something that's happening quite often. Players are pulling each other down, and I thought he was right, but as I say, I didn't see the one on Raheem, and we'll have to go and review that.
Okay. Well, look, you're the Premier League man of the match today. Well played, Pablo. Do the honours.
Congratulations.
Cheers, Thanks for that.
Well done.